Hey, this is Parker, your favorite Atlanta realtor, and today I'm going to tell you the 6 things not to do before you buy a home. The first thing not to do when buying a home, don't go crazy with the credit cards. I know that might seem obvious, but excessive credit card debt is the #1 reason most people are turned down for a mortgage. Lenders want to see that you're responsible with credit. They don't want to see you maxing out every credit card in your wallet. Now, you would think that paying off and closing some of your credit card accounts would help you by improving your credit score. Oddly enough, it can actually negatively impact you. Because of what's called a debt-to-credit ratio, sometimes closing those extra credit card accounts can actually hurt your credit score. So, talk to your lender early in the game, figure out a strategy for cleaning up your credit, and stick with it. The second thing not to do when buying a new home, don't make any big purchases. Don't go out and buy a new bedroom suite. And for God's sake, please don't go out and buy a new car. That $200 or $300 extra a month that you're spending on that car, if you were putting it towards your mortgage at today's very low interest rates, it can make a very big difference in the amount of house you're able to afford. The third thing not to do when buying a new home, don't change jobs. Unless you're getting a huge pay bump, don't change jobs, just maintain the status quo. Lenders are going to want to see pay stubs. They want to see that you have a steady, consistent income. And if you get a new job, you might not have enough pay stubs when you apply for your mortgage. So keep the status quo, stay at that job, wait until you get in your new house, and then you can send out your resume. Hey, if you like what we're doing here, please like, comment, and subscribe, preferably all 3. Let's get back to the content. The fourth thing to avoid when buying a home, don't let anybody pull your credit. If lenders see a bunch of people inquiring into your credit, they assume that you're shopping around, you're trying to take on more consumer debt. That's a bad look when you're trying to get a mortgage, so avoid it. Number 5 on our list of things not to do when buying a home, don't co-sign on a loan for anyone. Right now, it's very common for parents to co-sign on student loans for their children. That's a very bad thing to do if you're trying to get a mortgage. One of the documents you have to sign at the closing table is an affidavit stating that you haven't taken on any additional debt that hasn't been disclosed. So if you co-sign on your son's student loans, you could be on the hook for, at today's rates, $50,000, $100,000 in student loans. It's nuts. So just don't do that. And number 6 on our list of things not to do when buying a home, don't miss any payments. If you've got a credit card, car loan, student loan, whatever it is, make sure all those payments are going in on time. One missed payment can affect your credit score by as much as 50 points, and assuming your credit is still good enough to get a loan, a lower credit score means you're going to pay a higher interest rate. One late payment can really tank your credit score because your payment history accounts for about 1/3 of your total credit score. So make sure those payments are getting in on time every single month and you'll be fine. So I hope you found that helpful. If you're buying or selling a home in Atlanta or anywhere in the state of Georgia, please keep me in mind. I'd love to help.